Welcome back. So let's now try to install Python and its libraries for Windows. So this is the Python website here. The newest version is 3.9. However, the problem might be that at the time of this recording, the NumPy and Matplotlib libraries might not be ready for this version. So in order to run the simulations, we're going to take an earlier release, Python 3.8. And so here you have Python 3.8.6 at the time of this recording. So if you have a 64-bit machine, then you need to choose the 64-bit one. And if you have 32 bits, then you choose the 32-bit options. So we're going to choose the 64-bit web-based installer. And now we're going to open the file. What we're going to do now, we're going to add Python 3.8 to path. I think it's important so that you could run your Python codes from whatever place in your computer. And now let's customize the installation. I personally don't need the documentation file, but you can leave it if you want. The next. Then we're going to put here install for all users. And now, do you want to allow this app to make changes to your device? Yes. And it's installing. And so we have finished installing Python, and we're going to close it now. And so now we have our Python, and let's check if it works. In our case, we will need to launch our programs from command prompt, so I want to test it from command prompt. The animation does not want to work well in IDEs like Spider or Jupyter Notebook. The most robust way is to run it from terminal or from Windows command prompt. So I've opened a notepad, and let's see if I can write a program here. So I'm gonna write here print and then hello world, and now I'm just gonna save it somewhere. I'm gonna save it like this, hello.py. So here I'm gonna put all files and hello.py, and there you go. Now I want my command prompt. Here it is. So now I need to find my way to desktop. So cd desktop. Now I'm here. ls, well, ls is not working because it's a Ubuntu thing, but I think in Windows it's dir. And you see you have your hello.py here. So can we run it? We can. And so it works. Okay, but to run our simulations, we need a couple of libraries. We need NumPy and we need Matplotlib. So when we installed our Python, then you can see that our pip here was also included, or pip. So that's Python package installer. And in order to install NumPy, we need to make sure that this pip is the newest one. So we're going to write here python -m pip install -upgrade pip. Okay, so it now says successfully installed pip 20.3. And now let's install NumPy. I'm going to write pip install NumPy, then 2 equal signs 1.19.3. And now I have NumPy 1.19.3. Now let's check if it works. I'm going to write here Python, and then I'm going to write here import NumPy. It didn't give me an error, which is very good. So this is our code here. Import NumPy as np, and then I'm going to write here print np.py, so the pi value. And so now I'm going to write exit, and then I'm going to run this hello.py file, and it gives me my pi value. So that's very good, because it means that we also have working NumPy here. And now we need to install Matplotlib. So I'm gonna write here pip install and then Matplotlib. Then I will put here 2 equal signs and then 3.2.2. Okay, so it says that successfully installed. So I have here this calculus sim PID train, and let's run it here. So calculus sim PID train, and it works. Now it's a little bit slow here, but that's because I'm running my Windows 10 on a virtual machine. At the moment I am a Linux user, so I use Ubuntu, and so in order to make this demonstration I downloaded the VirtualBox machine, and that's why the simulation is a little bit slow. I'm sure it's gonna be faster on your Windows machine. And now in order to install MoviePy in Windows, in the command prompt you need to write pip install MoviePy. And finally, in order to install Pillow in Windows, you simply need to write pip install Pillow in the command prompt.